David Lucas is one of the fastest growing comedians in the world right now. And something that's growing even faster than that is his belly. No, but seriously, David Lucas has become one of the biggest comedians working today. I mean, Jesus Christ, look at him! Through his many appearances on Kill Tony and his active social media presence, David has gotten to rub shoulders and work with some of the most established comedians in America. He's known for his amazing roasting on Kill Tony, and he regularly roasts the panel of comedians whenever he appears on the show. But what happens when one of those comedians is a master of crowd work, improv, and has been doing stand-up comedy for 40 plus years? Enter Harland Williams.
Whoa, hey, take it easy, bro. You're the only guy I know has muffin tops on his fucking ankles.
David Lucas is used to being able to do rapid-fire roasts on everyone, and even when they dish it back, he can usually come out on top victorious with a better roast. Harland completely flips the script on David Lucas, though, when he made his first appearance on Kill Tony, episode number 661, on April 29, 2024, alongside Ian Fidance and Tony Hawk. In the last 30 minutes of the show, David Lucas would come out and do a set, and then immediately after that, he would go on the offensive and try to roast every single person on the panel. What he got that night in response, he and the entire crowd were absolutely not ready for. He starts off with the solid roast on Tony Hinchcliffe, and then afterwards, he makes a joke about Harland Williams, and then he gets cooked in return.
Tony, we're so appreciative of you because you gave us that eclipse today.
Wait.
When you put your booty hole in the sky. Look at Harland Williams. Harland Williams, you look like Tyler Perry presents Back to the Future. Marty, in exactly 60 seconds, this Cadillac is gonna go.
Well, at least I'm not back to the fucking buffet. How about that?
Just a great roast all around for David Lucas and his big round gullet. Harland Williams is a very unique comedian in the sense that he will go tit for tat with someone and respond with the exact same energy he receives from you. This is one of the reasons his crowd work is so entertaining to watch. There's a clip of him showcasing this from Gotham Comedy Live that I will use to demonstrate exactly what I'm talking about.
But here's where it got weird, okay, Teen Wolf Hair? Here's where it got weird. I took a bath, or if you could just look away. I took a bath, I soaked for an hour and 20 minutes. Okay, I get out of the bath, I'm standing there naked. Sir, if you could just picture me naked right now. But we gotta laugh, don't we, ma'am, huh? Ma'am, you're staring at me like a giant honey glazed spare rib just escaped from Panda Express and was chasing you down the street. How are you, ma'am? You ever wake up at 3 in the morning and fill your ass crack with coleslaw?
Situations like this are exactly why Harland is able to handle David Lucas so effortlessly. If you make a funny quip about him, he just goes with it and stays his goofy Canadian self. David Lucas would then proceed to roast him yet again, and then Harland would go even harder once again and crack the entire room up.
Judging by your hair, you had an audition for Elvis, the stage play.
Well, that didn't go too well. Judging by your hair, the children of the corn have diarrhea.
You roast just like me. It makes no sense, but it's funny as hell.
This was an absolutely hysterical line from Harland. It's a really cool dynamic they have, but I do give Harland the edge in these roasts, even though David says they roast the same way. I'm not an avid viewer of Kill Tony, but I've met David Lucas, and he's a very sweet guy, so when I saw him in my feed going back and forth with Harland Williams, I knew I had to watch for myself, and it certainly did not disappoint. Then David Lucas proceeds to roast Tony Hawk for a little bit, but after a couple of his jokes, Daddy Harland jumps in to tag team and defends Tony Hawk by roasting David Lucas yet again.
There was nothing there. I like your hair. You look like a... With that brown and gray, you look like a juvenile German Shepherd. That shit crazy.
Whoa, look at your fucking hair. It looks like Predator sent his kid to Jenny Craig.
Oh my God, Harland Williams.
Then a little bit later, David asks Harland to roast him back before delivering some pretty funny lines about him that Harland proceeded to roll with. Then they proceed to go back and forth several more times before they dap each other up and call it a day.
You look like a squirrel with a lot of knowledge. If you start collecting acorns in June...
Oh my God.
And I just ripped your nuts out with that last joke.
Hey!
Dude, you look like in living color after the crayons were left out in the sun. How about that?
This is amazing.
Hey, Harland, you don't know it, but they hid your medicine in that liquor you drink it.
This is the only city in the country where the fucking eclipse lasted 3 hours until he finally sat the
It's over.
Give him a hand, that's my son. Give my son a hand, he's pre-op.
This was their first time roasting each other, but it would certainly not be the last or best time it happened. In fact, they would see each other again very soon at Kill Tony episode 667, which premiered on June 10th, 2024, which was shot at the YouTube Theater located in Inglewood, California. For this special episode, the guests were none other than Adam Levine and Harland Williams. Then sure enough, David Lucas would come out and do a set and do very well. After that, he immediately started to roast the panel like he usually does, and when he got to Harland Williams, everyone was ready to hear how it went down. David would start off with a joke about him, but then Harland would slip this shot and deliver a hilarious line that would get a pop from the entire theater.
Harland Williams, what's up, dog?
What's up, my guy?
I know you need to get home. Harland Williams got to get home because he left a crock pot on, nigga. That is... old
Whoa, hey, take it easy, bro. You're the only guy I know has muffin tops on his fucking ankles. When he came in here, those were fucking elevator shoes.
Fucking hysterical. Harland Williams' roasts are top-notch, and you wouldn't expect it from him because of how goofy he is, but he's ready to go at any given moment. Not to mention, Harland is wearing this goofy shirt that just fits his personality and style of comedy perfectly. David caught such a stray in this roast battle that he had to try and get the audience to simmer down after this line from Harland. Absolutely fantastic. Then after that, David goes to say another roast and can't even spit it out, so then Harland lays into him and slaps another absolute banger of a roast on him.
Harland, you look like Joe Biden's spokesperson. I fucked that joke up.
You fucked it up bad.
Damn.
You fucked it up real bad, my guy.
Kinda like
I
that.
mean, my fucking guy. How about a whole 5 guys right fucking there?
Oh, shit.
Amazing lines from Harland. Then after that, he does several more roasts in a row, and they're all picture perfect, and they even make David laugh his ass off.
I thought this guy had a tattoo of the Monster Energy drink logo on his stomach. It turned out to be his fucking stretch mark. I mean, honestly, dude, shouldn't you be in fucking Colombia or fucking down in fucking Denver stomping dinosaur footprints into a river?
Harland, you got a tattoo of your medicine schedule. Get your motherfucking 3 p.m. Alzheimer's, 6 p.m. blood pressure.
This is the only guy I know. Everyone else in the country has Lyme disease. This guy's got key lime pie disease.
Yo, this motherfucker cooking. Fuck this old bitch.
You're my bitch tonight. How about that?
Really? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Tomorrow I'm taking you to the car wash, hanging you upside down, and putting that fucking hair to work.
Yo, this nigga is cooking right now.
I am cooking, and you're just pissed off I didn't actually bring you some food. I would ask you to sit down, but you're going to fall through the stage any second.
God damn.
You want to go back to these guys now?
God damn.
Holy shit.
I love you.
Come on, hug it
Wow.
out. Hug it out.
Oh my
This is
God.
my son right here. This is my son.
Hell yeah.
All of you, show your checks. All of you.
The way it ends again with them hugging it out after the fact is perfect. And man, Harland just really nailed it by telling David he should go back to the other people on the roast panel. This is probably the coolest roast battle I've ever seen, because honestly, I don't watch a lot of them. This was such a memorable roast battle between Harland Williams and David Lucas that Tony Hinchcliffe would later make an appearance on the Joe Rogan Experience on June 5th, 2024, and for a portion of the podcast, he would just gush over how hilarious the roast battle between these two guys were.
David Lucas got lit up in LA by the guests, which I love because it's like fun for me to step back and get to like, you know, kind of root for these guys. Harland is a monster.
Harland is so silly.
Him and David went back and forth for like 10 minutes, it felt like, straight. And every single blow, I told Jeff Ross and Brian Moses, all the roast battle guys, after that night, because there was a festival going on, so we were all hanging out after we would all do our separate things that night. I told them all, I go, the best roast battle that's ever happened just happened, and it wasn't with you guys. It was on Kill Tony. And they're like, what? Who? David Lucas versus Harland Williams, of all people. Because Harland's silliness cannot be cut through. It makes him immediately totally undodgeable. If you call him old, he calls you a bitch. If you call him anything, he just rolls with it and jujitsus it into his own retort. That it's indescribable. I wish I could remember more of the moments. But he's like, you know, David's just reaching for anything. One part was just, you old ass bitch, because David's just getting beat, so he's getting piled on. So he's not even writing at this point. His brain is just on the defensive. He goes, you old ass bitch, because he knows Harland just got him, and Harland, without any hesitation, goes, you're my bitch tonight. And so for every punch, there's a counter punch.
I think Tony's dissection of why Harland Williams is so good at roasting and why he's so silly is absolutely perfect. And if you saw his appearance on the Joe Rogan Experience and all the practical jokes he played on Joe, you would know this to be the truth. So the fact that he remains this way even when someone is making fun of him almost grants him this aura of invincibility. And then with all of his experience, he can come back at you with a line that's twice as good as whatever it is that you thought of. He's got that unique Canadian charm similar to that of Norm Macdonald. Not to mention that Harland Williams and Norm Macdonald used to play tennis together and hang out all the time. So David Lucas never stood a chance with the guy who would regularly go tit for tat with the greatest comedian to ever live. As someone who usually steers clear of a lot of the Kill Tony shows unless my friends' names are pulled from the bucket, this was a nice introduction to the show and some of what they do. I'm curious though, what did you guys think? Did you see these episodes of Kill Tony with David Lucas and Harland Williams? Did you like them? Did you not like them? Do you think Harland Williams and David Lucas will continue to roast each other in the future episodes of Kill Tony? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to show me by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel if you're new. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.